10,000 votes. The latest from our daily newsletter at podnews.net. In just the first 48 hours, the Irish Podcast Awards have seen more than 10,000 votes for its Listener's Choice Award. Voting remains open until mid-September. No Such Thing as a Fish, one of the biggest podcasts in the UK, has launched an ad-free subscription with Apple Podcasts, offering 2 bonus monthly episodes. Blueberry has previewed that programmatic advertising is coming to its customers, allowing you to enable pre-roll and post-roll advertising via companies that choose your show. You can expect more information next month. They, like we, will be at Podcast Movement. Streamguys has launched a programmatic ad service for live streams and podcasts from radio broadcasters. PodBuddy, an iOS app that makes animated video from your audio clips to share on social media, is offering free lifetime licenses on Reddit. We'll link to that today, along with a link to a free book. Amazon's giving away David Hooper's 101 podcast episode templates today. The ethics behind true crime podcasts are the focus of Sky Pillsbury's The Squeeze newsletter this week, with an inside story of why a popular show was cancelled. If you got a mysterious email from iTunes Connect about correcting your banking details, you can ignore that, apparently. Craig Blackley, CEO of SCA, which owns Listener, spoke about his company's app at a recent conference. And I am coming to Podcast Movement. If you'd like to grab a time to chat, you can get into my diary right now at james.cridland.net/lets-chat. And thank you to Shivo, Sheila D and Evo Terra for becoming our latest personal supporters. We're super grateful and we look forward to seeing you in Dallas next month too. You can support us, just like Evo and Sheila do, at podnews.net/Patreon. In People News, Stephen Cohen has joined Mr. Ballin Productions as the company's head of sales. He was formerly VP of Cadence 13. And in podcast news, WonkyBot, makers of Tara Tremendous, has unveiled the latest star, Princess Sarika, a 7-year-old superhero in training who derives her power from a wide range of Hindu deities. She'll exist within the Tremendous universe and is, in real life, 7-year-old Indian actress Takshvi Kaushik. New from Spotify and an exclusive, the Rap Caviar podcast is a weekly show extending Spotify's most influential playlist in hip-hop, Rap Caviar. It's hosted by Brandon Jinx Jenkins and launched yesterday. With SXM Media, Leslie Jones is to launch her first podcast, The F***ery, with comedian Lenny Marcus. On the weekly podcast, Jones and Marcus will discuss a range of goings-on, from how they started out in the comedy business to topical political issues. The hosts will also interact with listeners, pledging unfiltered, unwatered-down answers with nothing off the table. And Into It, a Vulture podcast with Sam Sanders, has been announced from the Vox Media Podcast Network and New York Magazine, a new flagship culture podcast. It'll be hosted by Sam Sanders and also launched yesterday. And that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories, subscribe and support us. We're at podnews.net.